Let's just breathe that in. That was beautiful. Let's just breathe in all the power, all the presence, all the joy, all the abundance, and all the love that is in this room, right here and right now. Just breathe that in. And giving thanks just relieves. Just relieves. It's my honor to deliver this inspirational message to you this morning. I've decided to entitle my talk, The Face of God. I love this topic. I know this topic. And I know that the science of mind is all about this topic, and it's built on this theory. It's built on the theory that there is one universal mind. You hear it all the time. There's one universal mind. There's one spirit, an intelligence that is the origin of everything. It is first cause. It is God. This universal life and energy finds an outlet in and through all that is energized and through everything that lives. The life which we all live is the universal life. It is expressing in us, through us, as us, always, 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 always. The original life is infinite. It is good, and it is filled with peace and power. It is only love and more love. It is the seed of perfection. When you get this, when you really, 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 really get this, you will see God in everything. You will see God in everything, and you will see God's power within you. The science of mind tells us that the center of God activity within each one of us is a complete and unique manifestation of the parent mind. The infinite intelligence penetrates every speck of cosmic creation and all beings. There is that within us that is a part of the nature of the divine being. And since we are part of the nature of the divine, we must be divine. We must be. Our enlightenment occurs when we awaken to the nature of our own divine being. Let's say this together. I'll say it first and we'll say it together. Our enlightenment occurs when we awaken to the nature of our own divine being. Let's say it together. Our enlightenment occurs when we awaken to the nature of our own divine being. The everyday existential encounter, and I looked up existential so we really knew what we were talking about here. Existential is defined as affirming the existence of something. So the everyday existential encounter is about seeing God in yourself and in others. Oh, you can't hear, I'm sorry. Do I need to speak louder?
No.
Okay.
You wanted us to repeat that?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, because it's kind of long. Say it again.
Oh, no. Oh, I'll do it again, yeah. Our enlightenment occurs when we awaken to the nature of our own divine being. Our enlightenment occurs when we awaken to the nature of our own divine being. That's all we have to repeat.
Oh. I got you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you got the other. Oh, I'm sorry. The everyday existential encounter is about seeing God in yourself and in others. There was an awakened monk. His name was Thomas Merton, and he put it so beautifully when he described his own existential encounter. He said, "Then it was as if I suddenly saw the secret beauty of their hearts, where neither sin nor desire nor self-knowledge can reach. It was the core of their reality, the person that is in each and every one of the divine's eye. If only we could see each other that way all the time," this is him still saying this, "there would be no war, no more hatred, no cruelty, no greed." Jesus was a master of the existential encounter. He saw the perfection in the adulteress. He saw perfection and health in the sick. When others saw a lack of food, he saw an abundance of loaves and fish. And as his dear friend Lazarus was lying lifeless before him, he regenerated the life force of the living spirit for his very dear friend. Jesus knew that beyond the physical self, beyond your thoughts and emotions, there lies a realm within you that is pure potential. And it is from this place that anything and everything is possible, even miracles. What you see in your daily life, no matter how simple, can be experienced as an existential encounter. It's really just where you put your intention. So I want to do a little exercise. If Stephen, if you could join me for this. Just a really simple exercise. I'd like you to close your eyes if you don't mind. And just take a nice deep breath in. And in taking this deep breath in, and then letting it out. And one more time, let's just do that. Let's just take a nice deep breath in. Noticing that silent part of you. Noticing the silent witness. The silent listener who was always present. This present exists not only in yourself, but this presence that you feel, it exists in the space around you. It is the part of yourself that is beyond thoughts and feelings. It is that part of you, that silent listener, that never tires and it never sleeps. Recognize this silent witness. It is always there, within all of us. Can you feel this deeper current of consciousness within yourself? Can you feel it? Can you be aware of it? Can you recognize it? The silent listener? And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Just being aware of that silent listener, the observer inside of you, the witness to who you really are. Awareness of the silent witness, thank you, is the beginning of the awareness of your conscious, intelligent field. When you become aware of this silent witness, this is where you become aware of your conscious intelligence field. This is the source of all the interconnectedness of life, that space that we just went to, that energy source. God only knows its own creation as good and very good. And it's up to you to see it that way. That space that you just went to, it's up to you to see it that way. You are an individualized expression of God. And when you get this, and you commit to this, the law will discover within you, the law will discover for you, deep peace, deep joy. You will connect with your source. And you will be a greater expression of who and what you are. When you begin to think like God, you expand your thinking and you expand your point of view. And when you expand your awareness, then you can see a way out of no way. Let me say that again. You can see a way out of no way when you expand your awareness and you realize that you are thinking like God. You're opening the expansion of your life. As we think like God, we're allowing for this expansion and the awareness that we know we are a gift of divinity. When you own that, man, it's so powerful. You are a gift of divinity. And you are another way that the universe is becoming conscious of itself. The universe wants to give its life through you. It always says yes. It always says yes. Feel your oneness with God. It is eternal oneness of good, of peace, of love, of harmony, of joy, of kindness, of compassion. This is really your truth. This is your oneness with God. Feel it everywhere everywhere in your body. It is your truth. Own it. It is yours. It is a gift. There's a woman named Anita Morjani. She wrote a book called Dying to Be Me. She had a near-death experience. They call it an NDE. All her organs had already shut down when she entered the hospital after fighting cancerous tumors for 2 years that overcame her body. Her family was informed that she was dying, and it was really too late to save her. So as she was simply dying on the table, she felt her body slipping away from her human existence. She was fully aware of what was going on around her, but she couldn't feel anything except a tremendous level of freedom, one that she had never known before. She explains it as feeling as though she was connected to the entire universe, and that everything contained within it, and that the cosmos were alive. And every thought, emotion, or action made while expressing through her physical body had an effect on the whole universe. She had this connection from this out-of-body experience. In the realm of oneness, she felt as though the whole universe was an extension of her. And she goes on to say, I was merging with pure consciousness as an infinite, magnificent being, feeling the clarity of why I'm in this body, and knowing in this pure consciousness that we are all one. She felt so strongly during her near-death experience that we are all connected to universal energy, that we are all one, and within every cell is a state of being that is inside. Within every cell is a state of being that is inside, outside, and all around us. We are connected to it because we are alive. We don't have to do anything to access this. We are these magnificent beings. The only thing she does say that keeps us from being aware of this is our own self-limiting thoughts. Morjani, this book is an incredible book if you ever get the opportunity to read it. Morjani made a full recovery in a couple of days from her near-death experience. She was sitting up in 2 days, and her tumors had shrunk 70% in 2 days from the day she was supposed to be dying. She left the doctors questioning how they could explain medically this miraculous healing. Many awarenesses have come to Morjani from her experience. She urges her readers to look at their daily lives and actions and decisions, and to figure out if we are in the doing mode or are we in the being mode, where we're in connection with the universe. Meaning that we're living in a state of allowing the universe to express through us. What became profoundly clear to her in her out-of-body state was that to be me is to be love. To be me is to be love. Realizing that we are love meant to her that there is no separation between you and me. There's no separation. Universal life force is love, and we are all composed of this universal energy. So we don't need to work at being loved or loving. We just have to embrace the fact that we are love. We are love. Own that truth that you are love. There's nothing you need to do to obtain that love. You are it. So if you believe that God is omnipresent and is everywhere, then you must believe that the presence of love is right where you are, individualized in you, in all of you, individualized in you. So let's return to the realm of God, break free from the pull of raised consciousness, which is always why, the ego and raised consciousness is always why we're not centered in our God truth. And step into your true self and see the magnificence in yourself and in others. This is the will of God for you. It is always for a greater expression of love, of joy, and of life. That is God's will. When you establish your thoughts on the love intelligence that governs this this universe, and it is a part of you and reflects you. The world is yours. The world is your oyster. So I support you to just allow this to happen. Go ahead and allow it. This is your moment, right here and right now, to just shift that thinking and know that you can establish your thoughts on the love intelligence that governs you and all of us, and is a part of who we are, and our life can reflect it. Now, at the end of this, I'd like to do a little exercise, if Kathy would help me. Yeah, we're ready. If you guys don't mind, I'd like everybody to stand and find a partner or find a neighbor. And I'd like you to repeat the words to each other that the song will be saying. Sorry. And halfway through the song, I'll suggest that you switch. Nice and easy. Face your partner. Look into their eyes. I want you to recognize each other's divinity and grace. Please, little louder.
You are the face of God.
You are the face of God.
I hold you in my arms.
I hold you in my arms.
You are a part of me.
You are a part of me.
You are the face of God.
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 I hold you in my arms.
I hold you in my heart.
You are a part of me.
You are a part of me.
You are the face of God.
Tell it to each other like you mean it.
You are the face of God. Tu es l'image de Dieu. I hold you in my arms. Tu es l'image de l'amour. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. To say, I hold you in my arms. To see il volto dell'amore. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. The face of love. I hold you in my arms. In my arms. You are my family. My family. You are the face of God. Face of love. You are the face of God.
If you feel like switching, you're welcome to do
I hold
that.
you in my arms. You in my arms. You are my family. My family. You are the face of God. Face of God. You are the face of God.
If you feel like switching partners, you're welcome to.
I hold you in my arms. You in my arms. You are a part of me. Part of me. You are the face of God. Face of God. You are the face of God. Eres la luz de Dios. I hold you in my arms. Eres la cara del amor. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. You are the face of me. You are the face of God. You are the face
I want you to know that nothing in this room changed but your perception of who you were at that moment. And in that moment, you were filled with God's love, in that quiet moment. That was your silent witness. That is really who you are. And so it is.
So it is.